Jannik, congratulations, an incredible match there. First two sets looked pretty comfortable. At the very end, it took some of your best stuff. Talk us through that third set there.
Yeah, I mean, it was very, very difficult. First of all, we are good friends off the court. It's also that, a small difficulty to also put away. I felt like in the third set I had, a couple of break chances. I couldn't use them, and then I got very, very tight. So I'm very happy that I closed it in 3 sets, and very happy, tried to raise my level. I started off very well the match, and also how I closed with some really important pressure points. It was important. Had a couple of match points there, and on 6-5, couldn't use them. That's the sport. And but again, I'm very happy. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the support. It's amazing playing here. And thank you.
Well, I think a lot of us are wondering, you go into an off season and with all your success, you're looking at ways to improve. I don't know if you're aware of this, but a couple nights ago, you set a record for most aces in a match, and you broke that record again tonight. So you've now surpassed it twice in the Australian Open. Was that serve a point of emphasis in the off season, or is it just confidence, or can you explain that?
Yeah, I wish it would be that easy, but we put a lot of work in, especially with the serve. We changed a bit the motion, and I feel for sure a little bit more confident. I feel like there's still room to improve, which is normal, but I'm very happy how I've come back, in the new season, because at the end of the season I served really well. And now it's for sure a bit more stable, but it's not only that area where we have to improve. I tried to go a bit more to the net and being slightly more unpredictable, which today I felt like worked really, really well. And of course, now let's see what's coming.
Well, looking ahead to your next match, you've got either Ben Shelton or Casper Ruud. Now they're next up on Rod Laver Arena. As you're doing your recovery, are you going to be tuning into that match, watching, seeing what you can pick up? Will you be tuning in?
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, these are opponents who I played already against, so, a bit I know them, but of course, so they worked a lot, everyone is improving, so it's going to be, for sure, a very different match. I'm going to check, of course, a little bit the match, but, most importantly is to recover. Matches can be very, very long, they can be very physical, so depending also when you play night or day session, there's big difference. And yeah, I mean, let's see what's coming, but I'm very happy to be again in the quarterfinals. It's such a special, special place for me, and of course we are trying to continue as hard as possible. If not, we are always very happy to be here.
Well, congratulations to the quarterfinal again. 2-time defending champion Jannik Sinner.
One World of Sports is your home of the Australian Open. From highlights of the best players, every magic Aussie moment, and the best expert analysis.
We'll have every nail-biting, heartwarming and edge-of-your-seat point covered. Subscribing to Wide World of Sports on YouTube is a must for any tennis fan.